What's up, YouTubers and doll collectors? This is for Barbie's News 2026. I will be talking about the 10 Muertos, Ken and Barbie, the first one of this wave without painted face. So this year it'll be more of like a ballroom, more like a masquerade ball by the looks of it. We have the new Pop Reveals Barbie, so these roll over and they do have a new updated articulated knees than the standard articulated dolls. The He-Man Ken doll and Tila doll, the Barbie Mermaid Sparkle dolls that featured with the collector size Millie, and the Toy doll. I'm definitely gonna get the Toy doll soon. Also the Barbie Deluxe Style Sears Wave 4 and the Barbie's Ugly Sweater that features Millie. Okay, Millie's face is getting a little better. Not that bland girl shit. Brooklyn. Okay, Brooklyn. I feel like the sculpts is not too bad. It's just the screening Mattel been using, especially on Playline dolls. And sometimes they use it on collector dolls. Sometimes the screens can be a little bit too Playline, in my opinion. The Jewish girl, I'm assuming she's either Latino Jewish, the blue sweater. I feel like her screening is a little bit Playline too. They could at least like glamorize their face a little bit. That's just my opinion, but I definitely want that Brooklyn one. In the first clip, I'm gonna talk about the He-Man Ken doll. He actually has the new scope of the actor's likeness. I might get him. And he is Tila doll. She is featured with the Louboutin. I think that's a Louboutin scope that sounds familiar as Louis Vuitton. So she do have the Wonder Woman super body, I would like to call it too. And he do have the buff body that looks like made to move. His body is similar as the previous Kens from the Looks collection. So these are available, but I might get him when he's on sale. He's not just only available on Mattel's Creation, he's also available like Amazon and other retailers that sell them too. So this is almost a complete collection of the Zero doll collection. Okay. So I might get him. He looks very interesting. He's not just the standard white triple coat blonde hair Ken doll we used to seeing over the years, but he do really stands out to me. Alright, next clip is Barbie Roll and Reveal dolls that feature Millie, Nisha, and Mambili. Of course, the white one, the Hispanic, and the black one. So you can choose from those different assortments of variation of doll. One is featured like a pop star. The second one is featured as a soccer. And the third one is more like a volleyball. So I have to see more stock photos. The black one kind of looks very interesting, but her screening might tell different in person because Mattel, they used to doing pixelation just to cut down costs. Back when I was a child, they didn't have pixelation, was nowhere near exist when it comes to face painting. Growing up, and they should be coming out sometimes in the summer, but they do have new articulated knees. The knee is kind of a little thick, so I'm assuming to make it more durable. And the next one is Barbie Bubble Mermaid Surprise, designed by Andrew Kidd. So he did design 2 Playline dolls this year. Andrew Kidd definitely is the paved wave of modern glamorized Barbie Playline. These dolls definitely remind me from the late 90s and early 2000s. And Kendra can't continue what you're doing because kids needs to see this level of quality. Even though this is targeted towards kids, but they got some adult collectors myself will be interested of these dolls. But her head sculpt is the Tory one. It was last year. It was another one. It's the Super Bowl designed by Carlo Noel. But look at this screen. Look at the Millie screen. Look at the early 2000s body. Mattel needs to go back to these type of bodies. I love it. The 10 Muertos Barbie, and we do have a sneak peek of the 10 Muertos Barbie and Ken doll this year. This theme, I'm assuming this will be more masquerade. And here is a AI image just to give you an idea how the actual doll is going to look like. You're going to see it just a second too. The line started from 2019 and the last one with the articulated body, which it was Playline. And here is the actual image of the dolls. Ken, I definitely want to get Ken and Barbie for sure. I like it because it gives collectors more versatility of restyling the dolls. I know it kind of upsets some Hispanic collectors about Mattel this year not doing the face paint on this one, but these dolls are very pretty. I do appreciate the culture. I do have a couple of them too. My downfall is I don't have enough options of versatility, but I do appreciate the culture. But I guess Mattel want to try something different and see what the collector's options, which they is kind of like mixed reviews of, especially this year, don't have the face painted of this year. So they have a removable mask. The Ken looked like he would be featured most likely a tape. So I heard speculation about that. And the Barbie might either feature the Taya scope or the Madame scope that was featured in the Madame back in 2016 and the Holiday Barbie 2017, the black version. And here is the Dia Dos Muertos Kens. Okay, so Ken is definitely getting love in the Dia Dos Muertos collection as well. I am liking it. You can see last year one, his body was okay. Now compared to the Barbie one, she definitely used a very plain line articulated body. They could use a model beautiful body on the Barbie. Well, okay, Ken is definitely showing love in this collection, so he's pretty much selling okay as well. So the Dia Dos Muertos line released since 2019 and they've been doing well ever since then. Okay. Also, the Dia Dos Muertos, known as Day of the Dead designer collection, I believe this started in 2022. The first one, I believe, is a Claudette scope. And the last year one, my favorite one is the last year one, the Bride one. I love her design so far. That's my favorite one of this collection. Even though I can still appreciate these dolls from afar, I don't have to physically have them. But she do have a model moves by with articulated arms. See, that's the direction they should have done with the last year one. I feel like the plain line bodies, especially doesn't have defined shape, it's just definitely not appealing, especially in collector dolls. But the Goddess one from 2024, her hair is so long, she's pretty as well. So my favorite is definitely Is Ugly Sweater is right one in the corner that features Barbie, Brooklyn, and Renee. I'm assuming that's her name. She's kind of like a Jewish doll. So these should be coming out in the holidays of 2026. And here is Sears bag chip 3D figures keychain. You can use as a keychain, purse chain, bag chain, Series 5. I like them. The only thing they need to fix is they paints on their face. Over time, it rubs off. And that kind of annoys me a little bit too. But anywho, I definitely like Millie's screen. I definitely love Brooklyn. The Jewish Renee one, they definitely need to glamorify their face just a little bit. The makeup doesn't hurt. You know, Barbie knows to be a little glamorous. But I actually like that set. The holiday sweater. Instead of calling ugly sweater, but you know, take it like it is. It's ugly sweater, but my favorite color is blue. I wish Brooklyn got that blue outfit. I am loving it. It's kind of like a Jewish holiday on the blue one. I just feel like her face screen is kind of like plain meh. But Millie and Brooklyn, their screen definitely step up, especially they're gonna feature Brooklyn as a holiday Barbie again, which I do kind of miss. They should, switch up the black face. Because, the Millie, the holiday Barbies, it's just very tiring. They need to switch up those faces because it's very tiring. But anywho, this is the Barbie Deluxe Style Sears Wave 4. Okay, Millie outfit is good, but I feel like they definitely switched the blonde screening. It's blonde screening a little bit. Just to make it a little bit more out of the norm. But Angel can definitely do a good job on the blonde one, especially with her screening. He uses the collector size Millie instead of the plain line. The collector size head is a little bit slightly smaller than the plain line. But anywho, I'm definitely gonna get the black girl for sure. And the Hispanic one is the Taya scope, I believe. I'm assuming the rare chase is gonna be Teresa or who knows. But I think the word chase gonna be the Teresa for this way. But only times will tell. So I'll start seeing some images flowing around, real life images on the Millie one, especially on Instagram. Of course, Millie is the face of Barbie, but they definitely switch up the blondes, especially with the white versions. You know, switch up their sculpts, switch up the different hair colors and stuff. Like, you know, like they did with different shades of blonde, but switch up like to Mackie, to Generation Girls, and other sculpts that can use, especially in different ways. I feel like the other version, like the black version, the Hispanic, and the Latina version, they have different sculpts. They just definitely switch it up. And that's what kind of makes this sculpt very tiring, because it looks too identical with different outfits and slightly different hairstyles too. Of course, you know, I got all the black ones except of this way. She should be coming out sometime soon on Amazon. Of course, she's gonna pop up in stores too, like Walmart, Amazon, other places that sells too. The rare chase was definitely Christy, the classic scope. I think the only thing that's missing from Mattel is they need to get rid of pixelated screen. That just makes the line a little bit unappealing to some colors, but the pixelation is not too bad. But they just need to go back to the old school methods just to make these dolls more appealing, especially to adult collectors, even though these are plain lines. And here is the Latinas, the curvy one. Of course, she did have polypurple hair, and that was the biggest mistake Mattel did too. My favorite outfit is definitely the one from last year with the pants and the tank top with the silver heart on her chest too. Entire scope, she's very tempting too. So I don't know, I might get her, I might not too, because I love that scope, and I love to give her like 2 tones of hair, the pigtails too. So I'm assuming the weird chase variant is going to be Teresa, but hey, only times will tell. Let's see. And here is the Asian one. She is featured with the tired face scope. The second one featured the Tangle face scope, and I forgot what face scope is this one is. She was featured in, I believe, this year Holiday Barbie, and last year was Raquel. Also, we also got Whitney Houston, Celine Dion, Mariah Carey #2, Lenny Kravitz, Serena Williams. Rumors Lady Gaga, Donna Summer will be coming out in 2027. I did saw a leak head of Lady Gaga doll. Of course, I'm not trying to get my page taken down. Hell no. But I'm looking for of the holiday Ken dolls, especially. They need to do right on that black one, because the black one, he kind of looks like a token black boy, especially with the haircut. And plus, he was previously used from Ken Fashionista back in 2020. So anyway, how you feel about the Barbie news of spring? I'm looking forward to see more. We also got a Barbie Fashion Frontier doll. I believe she's like #3. She has like long blonde, platinum blonde hair, and some blue with some cowboy with some cow prints on her too. And I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the Barbie style #4. She is black and she got some braids. I think she's either Claudette, Madame S. Levine face scope. So anyway, share your thoughts below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification button. Alright, deuce.